October 16th, 2024. Okay. Today in Bueller's, North Main, in the morning, I go in there, ladies are talking. We always knew it was a pimp that did it to her before. We were trying to figure out which one. Then says something stupid. Well, before we even talked to her, we wanted to get him for what he did. Well, you know what? Besides handing me my money from the case, maybe a new name, social passport, so I can go to the falls. Very tread softly. You let them torture me, bash my skull, and human traffic me. And we all know Agent John told on me before. Huh? We all know. Called the hotline. They drugged me up so bad the next day when he's trying to call, let it go to voicemail. Woke up later, had to hold on to the wall to get to the bathroom, hold on the wall to get a refrigerator, get something to drink, get back in bed, listen voicemail. This is Agent Dada, call me back, I can't. So they could get to him. You know, it's like a bad joke. 2 pimps and a prostitute, my old joke, walk into an FBI office with an occult leader? Huh? With a drug scam? And he didn't arrest him on the spot? Think about it. Cyber stalking, setting up button cameras is a federal crime. Felony invasion of privacy. Dave can't hire a pimp to drug me up and tell me say something stupid and Photoshop shower scenes in the other room and feminine wipes above the toilet in the other room and erase other people out of the room and their own personal stalking tapes done by pimps in the drug cartel, human traffickers. It's already documented. I was framed by the drug cartel, and it was drug cartel doing it, and he didn't arrest him. Selling kiddie porn and my grandkids going potty. Had me drugged up so I'd be so stoned so I wouldn't know what I was saying or doing. How would you like to take a drink out of a Diet Coke in the room, go dizzy and black, wake up hours later throwing up, head spinning, bruises you can't explain? Or wake up with injection marks, the same thing, and more bruises, and now you're personally infected and no memory of what happened to you. Think it's funny playing with a human being like that? Photoshopping and washing? It's documented by the police. I was framed by the cartel, and it was a cartel doing it. And that agent didn't arrest him. No, he went up. By the 3rd day, I made myself get out of bed. He should have sent an ambulance up there. Arrested Dave and those idiots on the spot for being so stupid to walk into a federal office and confess they were harming someone. For any reason. Go up to Apostolic Church of Barberton. Tell on me, act like a crazy occult person. That he knew they were drug being raping me. And act like he was going along with it for Strange's lie to cover up Tim and Katie. And then the next morning, when I call him rivers of tears, scared out of my mind, tell him someone told on me before he calls me a liar. Then he confessed it was him, that he had met with that family in my office and all those church people. And I know they're conspiring to commit murder. He was aiding and abetting it. An accessory to it. On a recorded line. And I met with all those church people, and I know they're trying to kill you because you were faking you were sick and faking you got well while that family was grieving. It's like, look, I really was sick. And it was Strange's lie to cover up Tim and Katie. 6 months later, after a traffic accident I had nothing to do with. More than likely, Strange had that guy killed. Because why didn't he stop at the stop sign? He ordered my murder and destruction in 03. About 4 Wednesdays back, 8:30, my car's bugged. Neighbors next to my client, why did they wait 15 years? Oh, I went and talked to him. When that minister thought she caught Tim and Katie together, he ordered her to be killed. Or destroyed. They were to say nothing and do nothing until Dave said he wanted a divorce. It took him 15 years. That's why they waited. Get your facts straight. Like they said, that agent needs to get his facts straight before he puts his name on anything. And with Phil standing up to Strange publicly that he would not correct Joyce for swimming in that swimming pool at that hotel and it's forbidden, and he got sat down and he was publicly defending her, a lot of people thought they had Strange had him killed. Because why didn't he stop at the stop sign? Arrogant stunt? Or he couldn't. You need to start thinking. If he'd kill me and have me drug, beat, and raped and framed and try to have me murdered because he thought I caught his son in adultery, what would he do to a man that stood up against him? Think about it. Like Josh said, I swear they kill people here. They do. Because why was Della's inhaler empty? She always had one on it. And you know, they start not working right within a good week or two before they run out. They don't just go empty unless somebody emptied it. Mark, brother, having chest pains, go in the bathroom. She leaves him in there for over an hour before she checks on him. Make sure he's good and dead. Weird traffic accidents. Taking a drink out of coffee and falling over dead. It's an occult. Get your facts straight. You do know, FBI Agent John, I was in cardiac wards. When they gave me the wrong medicine, I had heart attacks. You did know that, right? You did know that, right? Huh? Caused brain swelling, thyroid, adrenal gland shut down, whole body swelled up. You did know that, right? Then it said something that the left part of my heart wasn't pulling right. And they probably shouldn't have took me off the heart meds because I just had another CAT scan and the vein leading from my lungs to my heart is only pulling 50%. And I just had a CT scan of my heart. I'm waiting for it to come back. It's called PAVR. And it's because your blood doesn't flow right into your heart. They probably should have did surgery 20 years ago, but they thought the medicine was causing everything. I was on calcium blockers and nitros. You do realize how stupid you look. Like they said, that agent needs to get his facts straight before he puts his name on anything. Yeah, and then you let a serial killer go, where I told you that guy threatened to knife me and he tried to kidnap me before I could say Terry Coberly seen him. You were calling me a liar and how you met with that family in your office and all those church people. And you knew they were trying to kill me because of Strange's lie to cover up Tim and Katie. Right? And you kept calling me a liar and demanding I either say I was lying or you'd arrest me and put me in jail. Remember that? Well, he had killed Lori's family member. Dismembered her. Let a serial killer go. Took Marlisa's sneeze. Couple Christmases back, even other caretakers. Do you know that guy in the white van, the tall white guy with the black hair? That stalks people to kidnap them, some of the human traffickers? Yeah. That's why there's badge hearing laws. Department of Justice 1729. You have to take a victim, a witness, or informant statement if you believe them or not and follow through. You can't call someone a liar. It's obstruction to justice. Let's see, and then you're like, I want you to say you were faking you were sick before. And it's like, I really was sick. Dear God, I almost died. It's absurd. And then you go, I met with that family in my office, and I met with all those church people, and I know they're trying to kill you. Conspiracy to commit murder and attempted murder is a federal crime. You even said you didn't blame them for trying to kill me, for Strange's lie. And then you threatened to leave me up there unless I said it and made me beg for my life. Remember, then cackled at me. Then you made fun of me for some pimp named Pete. where we could use Pete's tape of Weird With Yourself, the shower scene in the other room. And I've never met the man that did it. You were laughing at me for my rapist. Huh? The guy Dave said he hired on his own. The drug cartel guy. And then something else about Pete, and I've never met him. One of the date rape, amnesia, drug confession, so you're so stoned you don't know what you're saying and doing. Acid, LSD. Oh, 20 prescriptions without all the other amnesia drugs they come out with now. Real funny making fun of a rape victim or the rapist running a drug scam on her. That's why they made fun of you June 7th, 23. FBI agent John fell for this Donna tapes before. Oh, come on now. That FBI agent actually fell for that? You're kidding. It was only a stunt. Huh? And then cackle at you. And they sold videos of it to children. Like little 5-year-olds a couple months ago. Little 5-year-old kids. We seen a video of them making fun of Will. You're a public fool. And like the North Kent Jackson police in Walmart on the strip on, what was it, April 28th, 24? Karen, we all know nobody drugs anybody but the drug cartel, and it was a drug cartel in your home before. And we all know that guy told on you before. Just like the lady investigators up in Akron screaming at these people. We found the recorded line and the way that agent talked to her, and he admitted to telling on her. How dare these people make fun of her for getting hurt that bad after what that agent did? Huh? It's protected custody cases with statements in a court order. They had to put him bullying me on there. And then the threat of life of Dave acknowledging it. Otherwise it's entrapment. Otherwise they're stalking tapes. Huh? Just like the Canton investigators, we all listened to how that guy talked to her before. Karen didn't know anything what those people were doing. It's good to see Karen happy again. At least we don't have to worry about her going back to Dave. She didn't know anything what those people were doing. Like they said when the case first started, that Karen's ex-husband had her so drugged up they were drug beating and raping her, and she didn't realize what was happening. Neither did the doctor. They were treating all the symptoms of being drug beaten and raped. Verified by all my family physicians. Just like the Medina undercover police, we all know that guy told on her before. Just like the Stark County Sheriff's, I didn't find it one bit funny how that Agent John talked to her. Someone needs to arrest him. I'm going to upload this.